address this shit one time. Since y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See, right there, that's the punchline. That's the punchline.
I've been saying the same thing. I'm like, when it comes to that situation, like everything is exactly how it is. Everything is exactly how
You're going to want to stick around for this one because Remy Ma is in full damage control mode after leaving Papoose, a man who stood by her through everything, for Easy the Block captain. And now, it looks like she's realizing she made a huge mistake. Word on the street is that Easy has moved on, leaving Remy behind, and not only that, Papoose has officially moved forward with his life. He just proposed to his new love, making it crystal clear that there's no going back. Meanwhile, Remy is out here looking regretful, watching everything she had slip away. Let's take it back to the beginning when whispers first started that Remy was seeing Easy. People had their doubts because one thing was clear: Papoose was devoted to her. He stayed by her side through her prison sentence, remained loyal, and showed nothing but patience. That kind of commitment isn't easy to find, but apparently it wasn't enough for Remy. The moment she got involved with Easy, her relationship with Papoose started falling apart. Before long, she was stepping out publicly with Easy like her past never even existed. Then, just when it seemed like things couldn't get more chaotic, Easy flipped the script on Remy. Not only did he walk away, but he reportedly moved on with not one, but two other women. Rumors have been swirling that Easy has been romantically involved with two women connected to the battle rap scene: his ex, Zan, and another artist from his Trenches League, Bree the lyricist. And if you think this is just gossip, think again, because the receipts are pouring in. Things really exploded when battle rapper Tasmanian Tara, who's also linked to Trenches, decided to stir the pot. She dropped screenshots of messages allegedly from Zan, and what was in them? Absolute chaos. According to the text, Zan admitted to being with Easy just last summer. And to make it even messier, she hinted that Bree was also involved. One message even said, "When Remy finds out, she's gonna lose it." You can't make this up. Imagine stepping away from a man who stood by you for years, only to be tossed aside like an afterthought. If this isn't karma working in full force, I don't know what is. And Taz? She didn't just spill the tea, she poured the whole pot. She went straight to Instagram, calling out Zan for smiling in Remy's face while allegedly messing with her man. And let me tell you, that post had the internet in an uproar. But as expected, the moment things got out of hand, both Zan and Bree jumped online to do damage control. Zan took to Twitter in a hurry, trying to shut the rumors down, saying, "I'm not involved with Easy and haven't been for years." But was she telling the truth, or was she just trying to get ahead of the drama? Because based on these alleged receipts, her statement isn't exactly lining up. Bree wasn't about to let anyone drag her name either. She clapped back with a strong message saying, "Let's be clear. I'm here because of my talent, not because of any man. If you're going to throw dirt on my name, at least have the facts straight." And honestly, that response hit differently. While some believed her, others weren't so sure. After all, she was the first artist from Easy's Trenches League to compete on Remy's Chrome 23 platform, meaning Remy herself had previously co-signed her skills. So was her success really about her talent, or was there more going on behind the scenes? Regardless of the truth, one thing's clear. This whole situation is messy, and people are still side-eyeing it. Because when someone is linked to two different women while still tied up with their ex, something just isn't adding up. Now let's talk about the real question. Why? If Remy had the status, the platform, and at one point, loyalty, why did Easy step out? What did these other women have that Remy didn't? Because let's be honest, Easy didn't just leave quietly. He ran, and the way it all played out publicly made it all the more embarrassing for Remy. This whole situation really hit its peak when Remy made things public. For a while, she kept things quiet, but the moment she decided to make it known that she and Easy were serious, it all fell apart. Picture this: a high-energy rap battle, the crowd going wild, and right in the middle of his performance, Easy looks directly at Remy and asks, "Don't you love me?" And without hesitation, without even thinking twice, Remy responded, "Yes." And this wasn't just a casual answer. This was a moment. She said it loud and clear, in front of everyone, with full conviction. It was a public confirmation of their relationship. And just like that, the rumors were no longer just rumors. It was real. The whole battle rap world saw it unfold right before their eyes. The warning signs were there, clear as day, but Remy Ma chose to ignore them all. And now, she's learning a tough lesson. The reality is setting in. Easy the block. Captain played her the same way he's played others before. That grand moment during their rap battle when he turned to her and asked, "Don't you love me?" Yeah, that wasn't new. Turns out it was the exact same line he had used on his ex, Hurricane Dew, and she wasn't about to let that slide. At the time, people brushed it off as just part of the rap battle culture. But looking back, Geechee wasn't just throwing jabs. He was speaking facts. He saw the downfall coming before it even happened, and now everything he said is playing out exactly as predicted. Remy really made the wrong choice. Instead of spending Christmas with Papoose, the same man who stood by her side during her 6 years in prison, she was out playing house with Easy. And when people started questioning her about it, she denied everything. She called people messy, claimed they were reading too much into things, and tried to make it seem like everyone was just looking for drama. But then, Papoose dropped the receipts. Boom! A photo surfaced, Remy and Easy cozied up together on Christmas 2023. Now just imagine what that moment felt like for Papoose. Sitting at home, waiting, thinking he and his wife would have a real holiday together. Meanwhile, she was off somewhere else, wrapped up in a whole new relationship, acting like the years they spent together never even happened. That was the moment when the truth became undeniable. It wasn't just whispers anymore. It was right there in the open for everyone to see. And when Papoose finally crossed paths with Easy, the streets say it only took one punch, a clean knockout. Because let's be real, Easy really had the audacity to shake this man's hand, knowing full well he had been sneaking around with his wife. And honestly, who wouldn't have reacted the same way? Papoose wasn't just dealing with betrayal, he was dealing with complete and utter disrespect. And speaking of getting embarrassed, let's talk about Remy's response. Because the moment she realized that not only had Easy been publicly humiliated, but he had also been sneaking around with other women behind her back too, suddenly she was looking for a way back to Papoose. But here's the thing. Papoose? He's moved on. And his new lady? She's not just anyone. Papoose is now with Claressa Shields, the undefeated, undisputed boxing champion. Yes, that Claressa Shields. The same woman who could probably handle both Easy and Remy in the ring without breaking a sweat. And if Remy thought she had competition before, this is a whole new level. Remy Ma has been throwing subtle shade at Claressa Shields, acting like she's unbothered. But the internet sees right through it, and things escalated fast when Claressa clapped back with a challenge. An actual boxing match. Yes, a real fight. And instead of backing down, Remy took things a step further by allegedly leaking Claressa's private number during their argument. That was the last straw. Claressa didn't just talk. She doubled down on the fight offer, making it clear she wasn't here for games. Now let's be real. Remy stepping into the ring with a two-time Olympic gold medalist and undefeated world champion? That's not happening. But what is happening is Remy scrambling to fix a situation that keeps spiraling. Meanwhile, 50 Cent couldn't resist jumping in, warning Claressa not to take the bait, throwing in a reference to Remy's past legal troubles. And honestly, people are starting to think Remy isn't just reacting, she's plotting. See, the real issue here isn't Claressa, it's Papoose. Remy wants him back, but Pap has moved on. And not only that, but he just proposed to Claressa. That's right, Papoose didn't just move forward, he's making it official. And Remy is feeling that loss hard. Fat Joe even weighed in, making it clear that this situation is too messy for anyone to fix. And when rumors started flying that Remy was out at a fancy NYC dinner with 10 men, people thought maybe she was already moving on. But Papoose wasted no time shutting that down, making it clear he wasn't there. While Remy is caught up in the chaos, Pap and Claressa are living their best lives, enjoying a romantic getaway in Hawaii. And the contrast? It's hilarious. Remy is scrambling while they're out sipping cocktails completely unbothered. And now, in a last-ditch effort to control the narrative, Remy is trying to bring the drama to battle rap. She warned rappers not to mention her name, claiming she's ready to fire back. But let's be honest, this screams damage control. Nobody is taking it seriously. At the end of the day, Remy took a huge gamble and lost it all. No EZ, no Papoose, just a whole lot of public humiliation. And the internet, they're loving it. People are already predicting she'll be the punchline of every rap battle and year-end wrap-up.